Okay, Timmy, we're going to give you a little tour. These are the weights I'm going to use on the flywheel. There's my man Cavey in the back there. This is tools and parts, whatever. Some more crap up there at the top. Tools, test equipment, vacuum cleaner. Then we come down to the O-scope down here. The one and only Variac. This is the setup on the ECM storing DC energy, and Samsung, and then I got my original PC board running, and got a printer up there and some books, and another printer. That's my PC board design computer, and there's another spare computer in the bottom down there. This is this is the second build on a, well, I was going to put this on some kind of like a go-kart or something. It's I haven't ever proved it this to be self-running, but this one uses the 18-inch diameter discs. And then we got another bad printer. Bunch of stuff up there. There's the anti-gravity platform. The only thing missing on that is the energy, the three levels of energy. And there's the controller for it. A whole bunch of experiments all over the place here. Some using software, some not. There's the coil winding machine, battery charger. This is the vibrator experiment. This one up here is the storage, DC storage for running the Samsung. And so far, I got this all to work. It goes up to 12 volts, but it won't run the Variac very long. There's an old generator, I think 1200 watt generator. A little frequency counter, whatever, oscillator. There's some power supplies up here, signal generator, a whole bunch of parts. I mean, all kinds of high voltage caps or whatever. And there's some of my spare discs down here in the corner. And let me see what else. Okay, over here we got a ladder, step ladder, whatever. Got a drill press, my computer. And this right here is the 12 volts runs the inverter. The inverter goes through a Variac that goes to a 9,000 volt high voltage isolated ground transformer, so spark gaps don't burn it up. A couple of RF spike coils for any bounce back. 4 spark gaps with heat sinks. There's some caps over in the back, and there's a golden ratio antenna with Tesla coil. That's one of them, and then another golden ratio antenna. You sit between those. 10 minutes, 3 times a week to help cure cancer. And these are some of the original parts in the go-kart motor. These are coils that are placed for the 18-inch discs. And let me go back over here to this. And so what I'm using here, I have a copper disc with slots cut in it, three in a row, and then there's LED sensors. So as it rotates, it fires the energy from the individual PC boards into the coils on these wooden plates. And you can't really see much here, but anyway. So then that runs a shaft, and this right here is, this board here uses the Adreno software to run. This is for the 12 coils that are rotating magnetic field, and that was used with the Faraday crap and whatever. Now these PC boards here are used to run run this motor. It's quite a mess of wires, man, let me tell you. There's a lot of boards. There's a spare Samsung driving motor. That's a good one. And then down here, that's the very original go-kart motor. It's a single disc spinning, and that actually worked really good. And that uses the same concept with the LED sensors to fire the energy from the 12-volt batteries into the positive and negative, and gathering back EMF coming out of these dual coils, whatever. Well, I guess that's about it. And then this is, so I can just take you quickly through this. This is the Samsung we've been working on together, and this runs pretty good. I've tried using this energy in these caps that are gathered from all 12 of the phases to into this board that's up here, the 30 farad cap bank, and it gets it up to 12.6 volts, but it won't run the inverter very long, maybe about a minute or so. That's with no load on the inverter at all, just running the inverter. So there you go. There's two pig transformers down there in the bottom, waiting for something to happen. Little old Wrangler with 200 and almost 40,000 miles on it, and there's my dinghy trailer. And this is an interesting setup. It's got rollers on the back, and I use a 4-to-1 pulley system right in here, going back to the front of the dinghy, so I can just pull it up onto the trailer. And this is the box that everybody seems to wonder what's inside, so they rip the sides off once in a while. And what they find is a couple of old life jackets and old spare tires. Anyway, have a good day.